What's up, YouTube? Brad Hoover from Rants here. Alright, so it looks like Leticia Wright is at it again. Black Panther's 2-star reportedly espousing anti-vax rhetoric on set. Now, of course, she got in trouble a few months ago by sharing an anti-vax video, along with, I think it has some anti-trans commentary or something on it. And she got in trouble for that. I'm actually really shocked that Marvel decided to basically let her be in Black Panther 2 after that controversy, especially with all these strict mandates that's been going down, especially in Hollywood. And of course, I just got done making a Giancarlo Esposito video where he's attacking the unvaccinated. So you basically know where Hollywood kind of stands when it comes to that issue. And Hollywood, if there's one thing that Hollywood cannot stand, it's dissenting views on it. I personally think dissenting views on anything is and arguing and everything else, as long as it's in a civil manner, is very, very good for humanity. Unfortunately, most of humanity now actually feels that that's a terrible thing. If you don't agree with them fully, then you are the enemy. No one is the enemy. No one is the enemy. It's all made up in people's heads. That's the way I look at it. It's you get liberal versus conservative. Of course, you've got all this racial issues when it comes to things. Truth is gay versus straight. Truth is people should just learn to do them and let other people do what they do. That's the way. That's the way I live my life. I'm not saying it's a perfect way, but I'm saying that's the best way for liberty's sake that a person can possibly do something, is to do what you feel is right for you. Talk with your doctor, and you make that decision for you, what you want to do when it comes to this, and live your life as you see fit or as you feel is right. Simple way of living, but it's the right way to live, because it's not stepping on anybody's toes and it's doing what you want. And that's what everybody should be espousing at this point. But unfortunately, in today's society, all anybody wants to do is get into, it has to be the vaccinated versus the unvaccinated. No, it shouldn't be anything. It should just be you talk with your doctor and you make a decision, and no one else around you should give 2 cents about whether you are or you're not vaccinated. That's my personal opinion. That's between you and your doctor. Now, of course, like I said, Hollywood does not like dissenting of views, so you can expect consequences probably to be for her, especially after this this article was written by CBR and probably other outlets as well. Anyways, let's get into this article. It says Black Panther Wakanda Forever star Leticia Wright is reportedly expressing anti-vaccine views on the Marvel sequel set. Wright, who plays T'Challa's tech whiz sister Shuri in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, found herself embroiled in controversy in December 2020 after sharing an anti-vaccine video, one that also included anti-trans commentary, on her since-deleted Twitter account. According to the Hollywood Reporter, Wright has espoused similar views about of course, the pandemic vaccine while filming Wakanda Forever. The outlet further notes that she parted ways with her U.S. representatives after the online criticism she received from tweeting said video last year. I have no idea what that means. Parting ways with your U.S. representative? Whatever. I mean, goes on to say, it says THR added that Disney, which owns Marvel Studios and the MCU, will roll out a sticker system on its movie and TV productions in mid-October, requiring cast and crew members to have visible proof of vaccination against, of course, the pandemic, per the return to work agreement between the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers and Hollywood unions. As such, those in Zone A, the area on film productions where cast and crew often work in close proximity without protective gear, will now have a wristband to confirm they are fully vaccinated while those who haven't been will not. It's going to be interesting. Of course, Hollywood, like I said before, has certain mandates, and of course, they've created this system where that you basically have to get it. Now, I completely and totally disagree with Esposito when it come to that. That I said in that previous video that I had made today. His choice was, if you don't do what I say, and you don't agree with me fully, then go live on a desert island or just don't work. Well, it's easy to say that when you are, to have that freedom when you're a millionaire. But when you're just a working class person, you're trying to, do everything for your children, feed your family. Um, that's not a choice. It's it's between living or dying. Um, that is a terrible place to put anybody. So when they're like, "Oh, well, you still actually have a choice," I'm like, "No, not really, not really." If you're an actor, I guess you do. You can stop acting. If you're a millionaire, you can stop doing whatever you want. But as for like the average individual person, they have to continue to work to survive. So I feel like it's a nonsensical statement that a lot of people make when they try to say, well, you still have a choice. No, a choice between living and dying is not a choice, or living or starving to death is not a choice. That's not a choice that anybody should make, and the idea that you have stars and athletes and politicians and whoever trying to say that you have to make that choice is it's horrible. It's horrible in a lot of ways. That's my personal opinion on that. I feel like everybody should be able to do what they want to in a lot of ways, and I feel like they need to do what makes them feel comfortable. And for this, for Leticia Wright, she believes her thing. Doesn't mean I agree or disagree with her, but that is her personal opinion. And she should have a right to say it. And I hope she doesn't get punished for it. But at the same time, like I said about even that Juan Carlos Esposito video, I feel like if you are trying to force somebody, if you're being forceful or attacking somebody for taking the vaccine or not taking the vaccine, that's not right. You should never do that to anybody. Now, if she's just having a friendly conversation with people, that's a different story. But we'll just absolutely have to see. I would much rather this than the Juan Carlo Esposito one, where he's literally going out there and attacking fans. Which I think these actors and actresses and athletes just completely and totally forget. And I'll say it a million times over: they are paid to play pretend. Pretend play is what my 2-year-old daughter does. What my 2-year-old daughter does. They get paid to do it. Yet for some reason, these actors, actresses, politicians, and I would say especially politicians and even athletes get up there and they play pretend, and they think because they play a certain part that therefore they know better than the average individual, and that is just not the case. It's just not the case. And they should be ashamed of themselves for thinking that it is. Like I said, the sheer hubris of these individuals is beyond comparison. It really, truly is. But anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think down below. Do you think Leticia Wright is actually going to be able to continue working on Black Panther 2? Or do you think, hey, you know what? They'll find some way, and might be soon, to make sure that she will make an exit from that movie. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and